Hello everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Isekai Shokudou. So, what happened last time? Well, the first half of the episode was pretty much the lizard man, like the champion lizard man, going to the restaurant and bringing back food for his people, and all of them happily slammed their tails against the ground. And that was, of course, after we got to see the lizard man bathing and sunbathing and whatnot. That was a bit odd, honestly, but it was definitely amusing. The second half was probably my favorite part, because we actually got to see the elf girl. And like I said last time, I had been looking forward to that for a while. I do really like elves, so I was waiting to see that. And as one might expect, she didn't really want to eat meat or anything that comes from animals. So, kind of a picky customer to deal with, but she left satisfied like most customers do. So yeah, that was pretty much the last episode. So let's get into it. As usual, there will be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner and subs below me to help you follow along. With that being said, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. This is one of those shows that pretty much always starts with the opening. So I'm a little bit tempted to just skip it for the reaction. Like, just go ahead a minute or so until it's over and then play from there. I don't know. Because I do eventually run out of things to really say about the opening. There's always a chance that the opening will be slightly different, because I know some shows do that. So I don't know, it's kind of a difficult issue. Like Gakko Garashi is one that comes to mind. And that's the elf girl in question. The food is always so well drawn. Like I've said many times, that's definitely where the budget goes. Which makes sense for a food restaurant anime. Yeah, there's clearly another employee that works at this restaurant eventually. I figured we'd get her by now. We're almost halfway through. I mean, lots of people have things that they, get all the time. That's why they have the concept of a usual. Hmm. For a second, I thought we were going to be in space. Because there's that one shot in the opening of the Subspace. Outer space. So we're getting action in our restaurant slice of life anime. With Leomon, no less. Oh. I was about to say, are you hitting on him? Wonder what the story here is. Damn. 4 heroes. Yeah, I did think that was a bit ironic. Damn. I mean, that is kind of asking a lot. Does not seem like the most trustworthy guy in the world. Huh. I mean, I assume he does well. Spindly little half-elf. So that really is where the door showed up. I thought it might, but then I thought it might be too silly. Like, of all places, a jail cell. Prison cell, whatever you want to call it. So this clearly was a while ago. Also known as a restaurant. That is an odd placement for the door. Of course. You don't really need money here. Especially if it's your first time. Pretty much. I suggest a parfait. I mean, you could probably guess he'd want meat. Pretty much the opposite case of the elf. Oh, never even thought about that. So that's why he orders it all the time. Yeah, just dig in, man. You know, part of me wants one of the customers that come here to take one bite, say it's disgusting, then just walk out. That'd be a funny way to kind of break the pattern. But I guess the food's just too good for that. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. He's a big man. But the chef knows what's up. Don't have to tell him twice. What a silly question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that can't be cheap. That height difference. He doesn't look that scary when he's smiling like that. So that's his new motivation. Makes sense. This might be one of my favorite backstories, I guess you'd call it, so far. Yeah, you're not gonna beat him now. Where do you think you're going? I was hoping he would, like, slam him against the ground. But that's pretty cool, too. Yeah, that is pretty good, too. And back to eating. Of course. The Lion King. Title drop of a different show. Movie. After eating the katsudon, he probably could. Katsudon victory balls. He's not gonna fire you. I mean, he's a pretty good employee. And very cute. So I know when the other employee is gonna join. And meanwhile, Gandalf shows up. Princess. Didn't we already have a princess character? More or less. I like the silver hair. Another half-elf. Huh. It's nothing a trip to the universe's greatest restaurant can't cure. Her voice sounds familiar. I'd have to look up her voice actress later. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I get that. And she obviously has that pointy ears. Half-elf villages. Interesting. I mean, if I could use magic, I would definitely want to learn as much as I could about it. Damn. Interesting visuals there. Yeah, the days when she goes to Nekoya, which is more important than literally anything else. He seems to be enjoying himself. Again, I don't blame him. The elf girl returned, crossing paths with the half elf. Of course, she orders a dessert. I'm glad someone can read it, because I clearly can't. Hmm. This is interesting. You know, I ate not that long ago, and this anime still makes me hungry. I do the same thing, in general. That pudding. I knew I should have bought pudding when I went to the store earlier today. Oh, you mean someone's actually gonna pay for their meal? Looks like she took something to go. You know, it's like if you forgot something in the restaurant and you couldn't go back in for a week. Like your purse or something. Well, a half-elf. So she's probably less worried about that sort of thing. I like that box. That looks really cool. And that was the episode. It's obviously keeping up with the pattern of having one customer in the first half showing his backstory, showing him go to the restaurant. Then this new character in the second half showing their backstory, showing them go to the restaurant. I do wish they would shake that up a little bit, but I'm still enjoying the show. I know, it might not be the most reaction-worthy show in the world, but I mean, my videos on it do get views, so clearly people do like reactions to it. And I am enjoying it, so there's no reason not to do them, I guess. I still want the new employee, or the second employee, I guess you'd call her, show up soon. It is always funny to see the door just show up in really out-of-place locations. I do get a kick out of that. Okay, skip the preview. So yeah, that was the 5th episode of Isekai Shokudou. It was another good episode. I really like the Lion Man's backstory, the setting, the whole setting of that world and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. It was interesting that we got a half-elf this episode as one of the customers when we had the full-elf last episode. Yeah. I think that's all I really wanted to say on this one. So, let me know what you thought of the anime. Which let my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.